Hello everybody, and a good day to you all. Today I'm talking about the Netflix original series, Raising Dion. The directors of the episodes were Nima Bennett, Rachel Goldberg, Dennis Liu, and Seth Mann. And the actors pretty much starring in it are Alicia Wainwright, and you got Josiah Young, a little bit of Michael B. Jordan. And you got Jason Ritter and many others to the cast, and you pretty much had this woman named Nicole, who played by Alicia Wainwright, and she's raising her son by herself because her husband had died, and trying to save somebody else's life. He sacrificed his life to save somebody else, and now she's raising her son by herself. She also just lost her job. She's struggling a little bit, and then she finds out her son has powers and abilities. So now she got to find a job, but also try to raise this kid who can pretty much do anything. And also at the same time, you have Dion, who's not only he doesn't know how to use his powers, but also he's trying to fit into his new school because he's a new kid. And he's pretty much trying to fit in with the wrong kids because they're popular. And he's just trying to feel like he could be with somebody like him, but he's not really finding his place. So he got these powers. He's trying to fit in. They're in a new town. They don't really know anybody really. But you have Jason Ritter's character, Pat, who was friends with her husband and his dad. And he feels guilty about losing his friend. And so he pretty much tries to make up for that by being there for her. A little bit too close sometimes, a little bit too overzealous, but his heart's in the right place. And so you see them trying to live and try to struggle with these new abilities and stuff like that too, and just trying to make it in this world. And then it makes it matters even worse. You had this entity, this elemental force, this lightning man coming after her son, and not only her son, but other people who also had powers and abilities as well too. And it all comes back, all connected to this, what happened to the when they went to see the I got what it's called. Everybody else from that. We don't see this event, and everybody got powers from that. Even Michael B. Jordan, he got powers too, and because Dion connected to it, the Lightning Man after him as well. Now, before I get into any further, I'm letting you know right now, there are going to be some spoilers in this. There's going to be some spoilers. So if you haven't seen this series yet, check it out first, then come back. But if you don't mind, let's keep on going. Now, first off, let's start with the bad stuff about this series. The bad part is, first, the special effects are all right, but they're not really that good, not really. And the children acting isn't good, especially you're mostly following Dion, and the child actor Josiah Young is not really that good of an actor. He's not at all. But none of the children are. I don't hold the movie standards by the children actors, even though the children play a huge major part, especially Dion. They're kids, and a lot of times child actors could be like hit or miss, and I could be kind of lenient towards that. I mean, there are moments where you can see some kind of potential there, but it's just not really there yet. Yeah, and so the first episode starts out a little bit rough, and at times you don't really like Dion that much because sometimes he could be a little bit annoying, a little bit obnoxious, a little bit too much, and a little bit too full of himself, and he also could be a pain, But you also have some nice moments and tender moments to him as well too. Since the acting isn't that great around it, sometimes it kind of like grinds you the wrong way. Yeah, at times. Yeah. But the relationship he had with his mom, and you got Alicia Wainwright, who pretty much like carries this movie a lot because she mostly focused on her the most. Her performance is pretty good. The adult performances are fine. Nothing wrong with that. This is the child actress part is a little bit shaky here and there, and the special effects wise isn't that good either. Not really. Yeah. Because when I saw the first episode and I saw exactly got the feel of the show, I was this is not going to be good. But each episode does improve and gets better and better, and the story is interesting a lot. It is that when it gets towards the end of the series, things take a switch turn in tone and everything. Because now at first you're pretty much you get introduced to these elemental forces like Lightning Man, what they call it, as after all the people who was up there during that time who got exposed to this like radiation that changed them forever. Michael B. Jordan was changed, but instead of telling his wife what's going on, he kept a secret from him and kept hitting. And then when he died, people left her with not knowing what's going on. And so when her son started developing powers, she didn't know what to do. And so at the same time, people was watching her grieve of a man that she loved, and also mad at him for people keeping her in the dark for trying to keep her safe, which was just dumb. It was just dumb. It was dumb. Yeah. Now, all the dialogue in this thing is that good either at times. I mean, some moments some lines people say like this kind of like, but overall, let's move into the good stuff now. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. The storytelling is like it's a little bit shaky, but it does improve each episode. It gets interesting as the story goes along. The adult actors actually do a good job, despite the fact of certain weak points here and there. But another thing is I didn't really like about it was the dancing. The dancing was terrible because you have Dion's mom, Nicole. She was a dancer, and she pretty much stopped being a dancer when she got pregnant, and so she always thought she was going to go back to it after the child grew up a little bit. She started dancing again, but after he died, she couldn't go back to it, so it life kind of went to a different direction. But when they finally did show her dance and things that she was doing, and the dancers in it, it wasn't really that impressive. Not really. I mean, it was okay. It was like a child performance, but for an adult who has experienced dancing, who actually are professional dancers, I was expecting better dancing. And the thing is, though, they did this thing which I really hate. They did up close and a lot of quick cuts, so you don't really see them dance really. You see like little movements here and there, but they probably showed the whole entire dance thing. It probably looked really slow, very awkward looking, not that graceful. But so they're supposed to be like professional dancers, but the dancing that I'm seeing, like, no, yeah. Now overall, I didn't hate this movie. I didn't hate this series. I didn't hate it. It has some good elements in it, but it has a lot of bad things in it too. Like especially like towards the end, when you find out what the elemental force is, and you find out it's Jason Ritter's character Pat. That all this time, when you thought he had no powers at all, that he actually was this lightning man who was attacking all the people there, and people like feeding on them sort of in a way. The people help him get better. Now, interesting choice. I did not see that coming. I give him points for that. But I take away points because this whole thing, this whole lead up to this was a whole misdirect. Like, I feel like it came out of nowhere. There was no lead up to it. There was hints about it. And matter of fact, every time they could have showed that he was actually this elemental, it went in a different direction. So it felt more like a rush job that ended. Like they didn't know how it was supposed to end. And so they said, we got to make a bad guy. We got to make a bad guy. So they just made him the bad guy because he was there. That's what it felt like. Out of convenience, not because it made sense to the story. I said, that's an interesting twist. I mean, I didn't see it coming, but at the same time, it felt like it was earned. I feel like it just threw it on there, which I didn't like, because I thought it was a better idea had this elemental force be like another otherworldly thing that just happened. It came out with the comics, and somehow his powers got transferred to these other people, giving them these abilities. He's just trying to get his powers back, so he maybe go back home or go away, something like that. Some kind of outside force they couldn't stop. But finding out that it's actually just a person, it kind of made it weaker than what it's supposed to be. It took away the mystery. It took the mystery. It also took away the scare factor of it. Can you find out he's just a pathetic man who just... Because the thing is, though, Pat, who turned out to be the bad guy, suffers from this thing called the nice guy syndrome. The nice guy syndrome. It's when this guy who says he's a nice guy, does all these favors for this girl, does everything that make her like him. He does all this stuff, bends over backwards for her. And then when she says, no, man, I don't really want you, they get mad at you, feel as though that you owe them something. Because I did this for you. I went out my way for you. I didn't actually do all that stuff. I didn't actually do this. I said thank you, but I kept letting you know right now, I don't want to be with you. I don't want to be with you. I don't want to be with you. But you didn't want to hear that and so you thought that if you keep browbeating me all this crap and all this overdoing all this stuff, that was like, I owe you sex now? Like, no, that's not how it works. And so that's pretty much how he acted towards the end of the show, not in the beginning. And now he was a little bit overzealous. He did kind of be pushy a little bit at times, sometimes a little bit annoying. But his heart was in the right place, so you kind of forgave him a little bit. So you kind of went along with him. But once his attitude switched, and he started acting like people all the girls owed him things. You started to hate him as a character. Like this, what? You went from this lovable little bumbling guy to now this person you hate, just like that. I was like, oh, okay. So overall, even though I did enjoy the series, I'm saying a lot of bad things about it, but I did enjoy the series. It wasn't like the worst thing I've seen in my life. I actually did have fun watching it. I mean, it has its flaws, but it does have a charm to it as well too. And they give the whole series a grade overall, I'm giving it it's kind of tough for me because I did enjoy it, but it had a lot of flaws to it as well. Blah 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 blah. I'm leaning more towards I'm gonna say a C plus. I'm gonna give it a C plus because I still had fun watching it, but it had a whole lot of things wrong with it as well too. Right? Yeah. So it kind of balances itself out. Yeah, in a way. So, but leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought about this series of Raising Dion. If you haven't seen it, check it out for yourself. Hope when you watch it, you will enjoy having watching it too. So give my channel a big like, hit the thumbs up, shaboop, and subscribe to my channel and share. I would appreciate it, like I always say, in my dreams in real life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, peoples.